Hello, hello, hello. As always, I am Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my next Studio Series review. And today we are looking at another in the Studio Series Gamer Edition. And this is Barricade from the War for Cybertron game. And I like this figure, but I have a lot of qualms with this figure. Or issues. Problems. Whichever one you want to use. There are, some things about this figure that need, I don't know what could help it. Honestly, the mode you're seeing it in now is its best mode, in my personal opinion. But let us take a look at the packaging and our Studio Series packaging. Transformers War for Cybertron. Great image of Barricade from the game. Studio Series Gamer Edition Barricade. Hasbro, he's number 2. Still waiting on Bumblebee. Don't know when I'm going to get that one. Transformers Generations Takara Tomy. Hasbro. On the top, Transformers War for Cybertron. On the bottom, different kinds of words and stuff. On this side, Deluxe Class at the bottom. Another image of Barricade, more of a close-up shot. Studio Series number 2 for the Gamer Edition. On this side, there he is again, and I do like how this has a gamepad. So very cool on that, rather than the normal numbering system that it would usually do. And on the back, we have our product shots, and there he is in robot mode, in vehicle mode, and of course the backdrop, which we'll get into later. There's the barcode and all different kinds of warning in all different kinds of languages, telling you please don't eat anything in this packaging, not good for you. But that is it for the packaging, and we'll come back to it later for the backdrop. But here we have Barricade in his vehicle mode, and it is a very good vehicle mode. Love the gray, the black, the purple. Got the Decepticon insignia right there. Some more purple here and here. A little bit of yellow on the side. His wheels. A big thruster on the back. Kind of looks like a Cybertronian version of the Batmobile, in my opinion. I mean, I can kind of see it. Definitely looks like something one version of Batman would drive. But he does roll. Yeah, so he does roll very nicely. Here you can see the bottom. Everything folds up rather nicely. And here you can see the front. Big ol' bars on the front there for, slamming into anybody. Yeah, not bad at all. Love the coloration on this. It's sort of like it's got a silver with a hint of purple in it. Like there is, and I think the purple is edged, which really gives it like a nice look. I mean, I do really like that. Like, that is very cool. Now, accessories just comes with one. That is his gun. Very nice gun. Done all in black. And it can store in vehicle mode. And that is this square peg right here. It's going to tab in to that square slot. Just like that. And there you go. He's armored up. Or armed up. Take your pick. Still not bad. Said of the modes, this is my favorite. Like the robot mode needs improvement. Vehicle mode is definitely the best out of this. Whereas with the Gamer Edition Optimus, it worked in both. The only issue with, again, and I said it in my Optimus review, is the hands being visible rather than that being one full covered up space with some painted tail lights, which would have really helped. But yeah, so that is going to be it for vehicle mode. So let's transform him, and going from this mode into robot mode, we're going to pull it here. Come on. Oh, not there. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That should have stayed in like this. All right. Sorry, some water got into some spaces in here, so I may have some. But yeah, so when you're transforming, you kind of want to slide this under like this, and then you'll tab it in, and of course then you want everything else stay tabbed in. But when you're going into robot mode, you want to untab it, pull it out. Then we're going to open this up, and there you can see the head shown, and push this down, and it does sort of tab together. So you want it's a soft tab, but bring that down like this. For now, we'll just leave that there. So next thing, we're gonna untab the arms, bring them up like this, untab this arm, bring that up just like that. And now what we're gonna do, wanna bring these around and out like this and like this. Then these, we're gonna bring them down like this, and there's actually tabs right there that are gonna tab in to these slots right here. Just like that. Now, we'll separate it here, rotate at the waist. Now these are going to come up, and these tabs right here are going to sit in that slot right there. And then we'll rotate this around just like that. Same thing with this side, bring it up here, rotate this around just like that. Now bring the foot down. Actually, you can do is you can, or no, that's, yeah, so you can kind of have it sitting like this, but it's more going to be in the way. I just have it, as long as it's tabbed in on the back there, I just have it sort of sitting like that. But yeah, then you untab the feet, bring them out like this, and then we'll bring this up, and then we'll want to bring it up here. So bring it up like this, and now this square slot is going to plug into this post right here, and that's going to finish up the look for the backpack. Now I'm going to rotate the arms all the way around, bring this, open it up. This one might be a pain because it's, yeah, open it up, get kind of your finger in there to get at the thumb, close it, rotate it, and there's one hand done. Same thing here, rotate it around, sort of bring it up like this, bring it open, rotate the hand, close it up, and there we go. And you only get like so much movement with the hand, which is a problem in my personal opinion. But here we have Barricade transformed. And there we go. And one issue I have is his stability. So he does not always like to stand up perfectly straight. Whoop, and this can be a problem too. But then with these down, you can sort of angle those if you like. It's up to you. But yeah, so there's Barricade. And you can kind of see how like everything is so closely tight together. Like you don't get much movement out of it because of just, yeah. Robot mode is not the best here. But let us take a look at his head. And it is a very nice head sculpt. It is like Barricade from the game. That black helmet, more of a gray to silver face, yellow eyes, kind of look like they're crying in a way. Septicon insignia right there, a little hard to see. Got some silver and purple. And there's the arms, a little bit of black here, all this gray. Very nice. Yeah, you can see the issue I kind of have is like you don't really get, like, I kind of wish they'd have done the hands a little differently because it kind of gets in its own way with that. But here's the legs. You can see how that all is. Of course, big old backpack. Articulation, head is on a ball joint. It can turn. Mine's very, very tight though. But you can get it to turn. I wonder if I move this out of the way. There we go. But yeah, mine's very, very tight. You can look up a little bit, down a little bit. Arms can do full 360. Backpack kind of gets in the way. Come up about like that far. You got bicep swivel. Like, I'd say more of a 45 for the elbow. Not much. Hands, you do get wrist rotation. We do get a waist. Can kick forward that far. Kick back that far. We do have thigh. So very cool on that. We've got less than 90 for the knee. And the feet, there's no ankle, and they just move up like this. And yeah, so you can see that they're molded like that. So it's very limited. So this is one of those figures that's more for like sitting on your shelf, and that's it. And I know like a lot of my figures like sitting on the shelf, but I also like to take them down and put them in different positions and mess with them a little bit because that's part of the point of it too. There we go. And his gun, you can actually store it, so you can tab it in on the slot right here. You can use this right here. That's the tab. It'll just store right there. Or like they're all going to do is you take and pull this arm off, plug it in, and there he goes. There he's got his gun arm. So yeah. Fortunately, there is nowhere to store this. I thought maybe this tab would fit, and no. This tab is too big. It does not fit into that slot. There's nowhere else to put it in. Like it has nowhere to store while you have the gun in, so it's just going to sit off to the side if this is how you want to display it. So yeah, it is rather limited. And the only way I recommend it is if you are a big fan of the game and just want to complete it. Otherwise, like, you could skip it. It's so limited on what it can do, which is so unfortunate. I know, like, Optimus was a great one, was a really good one. Too great. I mean, only one downside was, like, the visible hands in vehicle mode. But still, The vehicle mode and robot mode both look great. It had pretty decent articulation. Megatron's looking good from what I've seen on that, so can't wait for that. Bumblebee looks pretty decent. I won't know for more until I get him, and I'm still waiting for my pre-order to come into stock. So yeah, and then Cliffjumper is just a repaint with a different head of Bumblebee, so no surprise there. They do that a lot. It is nice when we get a whole new mold for Cliffjumper, but the repaints of Cliffjumper or Bumblebee into Cliffjumper is just getting sold. But then again, the War of Cybertron game, I think it was the DS game or one of the specific ones, had Cliffjumper in it, and that's all he was. I mean, and in Fall of Cybertron, pretty much it was Bumblebee's vehicle mode. So that makes sense in that perspective because that's what they did with the games. But otherwise, yeah, this is one that you could, if you like, easily miss. I got it because I do like the Gamer series. Oh, one thing I nearly forgot. Our backdrop. And there you can see the backdrop. So, yeah. Put him up. That's going to keep him in one space. So there's that. So again, not bad. Fix my camera a little bit. I mean, not bad, could be a lot better, and easily one that people could just skip. So I definitely recommend the Optimus. Bumblebee, I won't know more until I get it. Still, for me, I love the game, so having characters from the game is a big plus. This is one that's going to just stay on the shelf. Can't really pose him too much, unfortunately. Can get a few, but not much. So, yeah. So that's going to be it for me. I'll say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.